Yo, what's going on, man? It is your boy, baby, JoeNoJoseph, and I'm back at it again with another one, alright? Today, man, we're going to be tapping into the what you missed in the KSI domain video. Some secrets, man. Pretty much this is Constantine, man, the director of the video, and pretty much all he's going to do is go behind and show us, like, a lot of the edits, and I don't know, honestly, every time I watch a Constantine video now, it seems like he's really getting into, I don't know, having a story behind the edits, and pretty much showing us a lot of really good behind the scenes, man. Really in depth, because he shows us a lot of the ways that he like randomly comes up with the mixes or whatever, like after he's already finished the video. He may go back and do a whole new edit on certain things, so it's super dope to see the inside and all of that, man. So make sure you guys check out his channel down below in the description. Let's go ahead and finish this thing.
And for the new KSI audience watching this video and that don't know me really well, let me introduce myself. You may have seen my previous work in other KSI music videos such as Adam's Apple, On Point, Red Alert, Iris, Pull Up, and now Domain. Now in the Domain music video, it's actually a collaboration with one of my good friends, Guy. We both worked really hard on the project and we're so excited to be sharing it with you today on Christmas Day. I personally feel like the music video should be considered as a Christmas music video, just as the same way as Die Hard is considered to be a Christmas film. But I'll leave that for you guys to debate in the comments. Is Die Hard a Christmas film or is it not? I feel like it is. Right, anyway, so let's get into some things that you may have missed out whilst watching this music video for the first time. This is a continuation of the Killer Killer music video that was directed by Troy Roscoe. Shout out to you, my guy. It was really tough deciding what the continuation should be, but JJ had a certain direction he wanted to go into, and I think
that's crazy. I saw a lot of you guys commenting in my original reaction telling me that it was a continuation of the Killer Killer video, and I'm still kind of lost on that. I really want to see or hear him explain or kind of draw them together or whatever for me, because I'm lost on it completely.
I think his words, I want to quote his words, I want to mess a lot of people up. He always gives me the vaguest like ideas. He gives me one sentence and he expects from that one sentence for us to craft like a whole vibe of the video. And this is what we come up with. So the video has broken down into 3 stages and we want it to resemble the GTA games. You know, when you get a wanted level and then you get more heat on you, that's the kind of feeling we wanted to convey with this video. Okay, so our video starts off with the Illuminati guys that were in the Killer Killer video. And then we move on to our secret agent Donnies, Matrix type of dudes. And then we got our private army guys. And if you play the recent GTA game, that's pretty much the Merryweather, a private army for hire, and they get up to all sorts of dodgy things. And in our video, these are the bad guys along with everybody else that's shown up as well. And even though JJ is doing bad things to these guys, JJ is our hero. So the video opens up on this very fast-paced intro that's supposed to grab your attention and introduce a narrative that conveys that these are probably the bad guys and they're kidnapping JJ. How dare you and try to kidnap the YouTube king? I want to see him mess these guys up and take down their criminal organization. Look at that dude. You could just tell he's evil. He's an evil guy. You know how we can tell he's evil? Because he's got a very sinister look on his face. Plus, I think the makeup scar that we put on his face sells that kind of vibe as well. So yeah, it's not a real scar. It's all makeup. Special effects makeup. And fun fact, we did this to Randolph on Red Alert as well. So if you go back to that video, watch it, and Randolph's got a scar when he's doing his performance. That's also makeup as well. Oh, look, a sticky note. The Moment. Could that be a hint of a future project title from JJ? Oh, look at that. All of a sudden, I'm on a bread batch post. I've given too much away. Then we have our intro title. Nothing special here. Pretty plain and simple. KSI Domain, directed by Constantine and Guy. For all the big Sidemen fans out there who've seen the Spending 100K video, you'll realize where this outfit is from. So JJ is wearing this Gucci tracksuit outfit that Simon gifted to him in that video. I think on the day, JJ wasn't really keen on the whole thing. He was like, it's nice, thanks Simon. But as soon as I saw it, I thought to myself, I'm definitely going to be using that in the next KSI music video. So there you go. Then we've got JJ taking off the bag off his head, realizing he's in a...
It said that in the video too, so that's actually pretty dope. Pretty dope that they, like, he definitely wasn't into that outfit at first, but the fact that they were able to kind of repurpose it for the video shoot is actually pretty dope.
The van stops. Oh my god, what's happened? And bam! All of a sudden, The Illuminati Don gets yeeted out of the back of the van. And before we even shot this music video, this exact shot was in my head for days. I just knew that as soon as the beat of the song drops, we're going to be using this specific shot and seeing the guy fly out the van. This is just perfect. And of course, this was a planned and rehearsed shot. Anytime in this music video where you see people flying crazy distances, it's not because JJ's superhuman. Sorry to burst that secret, but it's because of wire rigs. So the stunt team will build these large goalposts and they'll have a stunt actor hooked up to a rope and a harness. And there'll be a couple other guys, the riggers, that will pull the ropes on the other side, and
he almost missed that bitch? What the hell?
And there will be a couple other guys, the riggers, that will pull the ropes on the other side, and that will yank the stuntman out of their position. So in this case, it was the van. And on this specific stunt move, this guy's name, his name is Sean. So Sean had to wear a helmet. So when he lands on his back, the impact will cause him to bang his head against the ground. And he also wore full body protection underneath that costume to protect him when he fell down onto that hard ground. And that's just not concrete ground, right? There's also like little pebbles and stones laying around. Imagine landing on a concrete floor with like a little pebble just digging into your back. Not a pleasant experience. But these guys are real troopers. They managed to do all sorts of stunts throughout the whole of the day without complaining once. So I want everybody in the comments to big up the stunt team, because they are the real heroes of this video. The fighting styles that you see in this music video were inspired by films like John Wick and The Matrix. Also during this time, this is completely irrelevant, maybe it is a bit relevant, but I binge watch Cobra Kai so much. I love Cobra Kai. I hope they make more seasons. Anyway, so all of the fighting sequences that are in this video were obviously rehearsed way before we even shot the video. We had a total of 4 days worth of rehearsals, which JJ came to 3 of them, because on the first day we had to actually develop the choreography routine. And no, I didn't do it all by myself, because I have no knowledge about the stunt world and fighting and all of this cool stuff. I had a great team of stunt coordinators, Nathaniel and Dan, who made this whole thing up. So I just told them kind of briefly of what I wanted to see, and they filled in all the gaps and polished it off and made it banging. So JJ trained for 3 days to learn this whole choreography, which the stunt team were very impressed with, as it typically takes 3 to 4 weeks when it comes to rehearsing fight sequences and feature films. But this being a music video project, we didn't have that time luxury, but JJ smashed it. I feel like his boxing experience helped him out here. Another little fun fact, this music video was shot over 2 days. So on the first day, we shot the secret agent's corridor sequence. That was like a 10-hour day shoot. And then the next day is the Illuminati and the army stuff. So we ended up adding punching sound effects, bone cracking sound effects, and we mixed that in with audio on the day as well. So you can hear people falling over, people shouting and screaming, and all of that combined with the music in the background is just perfect. So after JJ's done beating up all the dudes, he's over here by a pile full of concrete slabs. All of these slabs are real. They're really heavy slabs. Apart from one of them, which is made from foam, and it was painted over by the art department, and they added some dirt and powder over it so it looks more realistic when it smashes against the guy's head. But yeah, just in case anyone was thinking that was real, it's not. It's a fake prop designed specifically for this setup. Before we move on to the next scene, we show JJ securing the bag from the Killer video that's now also got pound notes in there. So yeah, it's not because the prop house at that time didn't have any dollars or anything. It's because he also stole pounds in the Killer video. That's a big secret you don't know about. So with the bandana back on now, we go into the whole fight sequence with the secret agents. So this whole sequence took us a whole 10-hour day worth of filming. We also used 2 cameras to maximize on all of the coverage we could get during the fight sequences. It also helps with continuation as well. We had a lot of wire work involved. And every time you see someone get yeeted into the air out of frame, they're on a wire. And typically this requires a lot of setup time, time for rehearsal as well, to make sure everything is nice and safe so nobody gets hurt. And yeah, it's just a very lengthy process when you want to throw somebody up in the air. And because we didn't want this to be a super violent, I say super violent because it is a pretty violent video. We don't want it to be up there and super gory and gruesome. We just wanted the whole video to be packed with action and cool fighting sequences. So we stayed away from showing any sort of blood splatters when it came to the gunshot stuff. And instead of having bodies piling up every time JJ destroys one of these guys, we showed them glitching out. That also allowed us to reuse the same stunt guys throughout this sequence. So when I create videos, especially JJ's music videos, I know there's going to be people reacting to the content. So I want to make sure they have something to react to. Now, this next bit is one of those obvious moments that if you've been following JJ's boxing career, you'll know what it's about. Now, this is a specific reference to the second fight he had with Logan where the legal punch occurred. Now, I thought it would be funny to break up this serious action sequence where bodies are getting thrown left, right, and center and inject some comedy into this by throwing in some nostalgia. Pretty much at all times.
Bro, I did not catch that. That's so crazy. None of you pointed that out. I think I got like almost like 300 comments on that video. None of y'all pointed that out. That's insane, bro. What? Damn, I think I stopped it right there and I was laughing because I thought it was a completely different joke. That's crazy.
I'm thinking about the Reddit. I'm thinking, will this be fun for Reddit to react to? And then they continue punching and kicking him. And then JJ builds up the strength to, you know, disperse of all of the agents off his back and destroy them. As you can see, all of them got flipped up into the air. And then he looks up and he sees there are more people coming. This time we have some army dudes. Now, like I mentioned at the start of the video, think Grand Theft Auto, Merryweather vibes, you know, the evil private army corporation dudes. That's them. You can see them emerging from the smoke. It's like a scene out of a war film. And you see bodies getting pulled into the smoke as JJ runs circles around them, taking them down one by one. This shot is one of my favorite things that I've done in this music video. Now, this effect, I've been wanting to use it for ages and I've just been saving it for the right project. And I feel like this is the perfect moment to use it. So it's pretty easy to film. I can't say the same about the editing process of it. In total, it consists of 3 different shots. You got your shot of JJ swinging the gun at the army dude's head. So I'll play the original one on the screen now. And then we had our drone shot. And then I've got this app on my phone that allows you to do 3D head scans. And then that data gets imported into an editing software. All of that gets pieced up into this shot. I won't go into too much detail about the editing side of things because I might save that for another video. But yeah, that was one of my favorite VFX shots to execute in this video. And then we have some more wire work throughout the video, more combat. Personally, one of my favorite shots was the Superman punch from our villain. On the day we were approaching sunset whilst filming this scene, and the sun hit the lens at the most perfect time, giving us this beautiful natural lens flare. And for my film nerds out there who'd want to know what camera was this shot on, what lenses was this shot on, we used the Arri Alexa Mini and we used the Orion anamorphic lenses. And for those of you interested in seeing more stuff on set, I am going to release a full behind the scenes for this video, so stay tuned to this channel. And it's coming out very soon. I just need some more time to edit it. And towards the end of the video, we as an audience are made aware that JJ's fighting the final boss by these series of flashbacks that take us all the way back into the intro of the video. And that's where we see the bad guy. So now these flashbacks are showing us that this is the bad guy that he's fighting. So this is the final boss stage. At one point, JJ gets thrown through a concrete wall. Again, it's one of those rehearsed stunt things. And you know what? It's not even JJ. He had a stunt double. So yeah, when it came to sort of more serious things like getting thrown through objects, we had a stunt double take over. And right, well, that's the end of the video. And we decided to bring back JJ's FIFA days as he kicks the bad dude and sends him flying into a concrete wall, putting him out of action. Probably done these back in now. So yeah, next time I watch something like Fast and Furious or Mission Impossible or any other action film, I'm not going to take them for granted because those are some mad Hollywood productions. So yeah, I feel like I've skimmed through pretty much everything in this video that you might have not realized. If you did realize, you are Mr. Big Brains and you analyze everything that you see. So props to you. But yeah, no, not many hidden Easter eggs, but I thought I'd give you more of an insider knowledge to what it was like to put this video together. So yeah, as I mentioned before, I do have a behind the scenes video of this whole project coming up to this channel very soon. So please make sure if you're a new subscriber to hit that subscribe button. I have a goal to try and reach 700,000 subscribers by the end of this year. There's only a couple more days left. Can we do it? I feel like this video that I'm making now is my last push to ask for that. So if you've enjoyed watching Domain and it's made your Christmas that little bit better, help me out by hitting the subscribe button. Until then, I'll see you on the next video, and goodbye. Have a good Christmas.
Come on, bro. Respect to the man, Cobb, bro. He be putting in mad work, and he does this thing on every video, man. You guys hear me talk about Khan every time I react to one of JJ's videos, man. It's insane, bro. It's insane hearing somebody like actually talk about the storyboard that they developed like months and months and months leading up, or that he had all these shots that he's just had in his bag or whatever for the longest time, and he was just so happy to be able to use it. Like the fact that he combined that drone shot with like a cell phone app, fucking like a little app game or whatever that he created is just insane, man. It's wild. It's wild, man. Some people out here have a lot of crazy talent, man, and I definitely support it every time I see it. So if you guys haven't already checked out Constantine's channel, in the description, you are late and you need to get to it, okay? And don't forget as well, if you are not subscribed to the channel, your mother is a whore, okay? I'm just kidding. I love y'all, man. Don't forget, have a great holiday. Peace.